Ready for another deep dive? Today we're exploring how even just 10 minutes of morning yoga can completely change your day.
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, it really is. We'll be looking closely at a piece called Yoga Matutino, Energia y Calma en 10 Minutos.
Okay.
It features the story of Laura, a woman in her 30s who, just like so many of us, felt totally swamped by stress first thing in the morning.
I think a lot of people can relate to that feeling for sure.
Definitely. And, it's interesting how often we look for these really complicated solutions to problems when the simplest answers are right there in front of us.
Absolutely. There's a lot of power in simplicity.
Exactly. And Laura was skeptical too at first, but her story really shows how adding a short yoga practice to her mornings, well, it changed her whole outlook.
I'd love to hear more about that. What specific changes did Laura experience when she brought yoga into her routine?
Well, she not only felt more energized and less anxious, but she also saw a huge improvement in her mood and how much she could get done. You can imagine all that from just 10 minutes of yoga.
That's pretty inspiring. What did Laura's routine actually look like? What poses did she practice?
Her routine focused on poses that are super accessible for beginners. She started with Tadasana, which is mountain pose.
Oh, I love mountain pose.
Yeah. And while it seems really simple, it's actually so important for connecting with your breath and finding balance.
It's true. Padasana is so much more than just standing there. It's an active pose that helps us become aware of our bodies, align our spines, and really ground ourselves in the present moment.
Right. It's amazing how something so basic can have such a profound impact.
It really is.
So after mountain pose, Laura moved into downward facing dog, which is Adho Mukha Svanasana.
Ah, classic.
It gently stretches your back and legs, releasing all that built-up tension.
Downward dog is not only a great stretch, though, it also reverses the flow of blood oxygenating the brain and calming the nervous system.
It's like a mini reset for your body and mind.
Exactly.
And to build strength and boost her focus, Laura practiced Virabhadrasana, which is warrior pose.
I like the warrior analogy. Virabhadrasana helps us cultivate that inner strength, that determination we all need to face the challenges of the day.
I love that. And of course, breath work, which is pranayama, played a crucial role in Laura's routine.
Pranayama is essential. It's not just about breathing, It's about learning to control your breath, to regulate your emotions, and connect with your inner self. Can you imagine the power we have right there in our breath?
It really is fascinating.
Yeah.
And speaking of teachers, Laura was lucky enough to have the guidance of Federico Nicolas Barnecchia Aguilar, an instructor with over 15 years of experience.
A good teacher can make all the difference in your yoga journey. It's so important to find someone who inspires you and guides you with wisdom and compassion.
For sure. And Federico taught Laura how to integrate yoga into her life in a practical and sustainable way, proving that you don't need hours of practice to experience the benefits.
Yeah, that's such a valuable lesson. Small changes, consistency, and good guidance can truly transform our everyday experience.
Absolutely. Laura's story reminds us that we can all make space for yoga, even if it's just for 10 minutes in the morning.
Definitely. And like the saying goes, your morning energy begins with a deep breath. With every inhale, you activate your day.
Such a beautiful thought. And for you, what resonates with you from this story? Are you ready to try a short yoga routine tomorrow morning? What do you think?
I think there's a lot to consider here. The idea that we can change so much just by taking a few minutes for ourselves each morning, it's a powerful reminder that we have more control over our well-being than we often realize.
Yeah. And you don't have to be a yoga expert or even have any experience to give it a try. There are so many resources available online and in studios that cater to beginners.
Right. And even just starting with a few simple poses and focusing on your breath can make a huge difference. It's about finding what works for you and making it a sustainable part of your routine.
Exactly. It's not about perfection. It's about making time for yourself and prioritizing your well-being. And who knows, maybe, like Laura, you'll be amazed by the positive changes that follow.
I think that's a great note to end on.
It is. Thanks for joining me for another deep dive. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic, so be sure to leave a comment and share your own experiences with morning yoga. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media for more insightful deep dives.
Until next time.
Take care.
Bye.